Natural spirits are spirits obtained by the fermentation and distillation of fermented grains or fruit juice and wine product results. They have alcoholic concentration ranging from 23 to 50% and have the flavors of the fruit. Classification of natural spirits. From natural spirits group are natural fruit spirits and natural spirits of wine byproducts. From natural fruit spirits group, there are known several types of spirits, namely pear brandy, apple brandy, cherry brandy, apricot brandy, peach brandy, and berries brandy. Among the natural spirits produced from byproducts of wine, the most important are grape marc spirit, brandy of yeast and yeast foam, and brandy of wine. Plum brandy or vodka. It has an alcohol content of 24 to 50% and it is obtained from various local varieties of plums. It has a pleasant taste of plum, a specific flavor, yellow straw color after a period of maturation in the bowl. This drink is found in other Balkan countries as Serbia, Croatia, Bulgaria, and it is known as Slivovica or Rakia. Production of ethyl alcohol, alcoholic beverages basic component, can be achieved in two ways, by distillation or synthetically. Raw materials for production of alcohol by distillation are those containing substances capable to form the alcoholic fermentation. The main raw materials used for obtaining alcohol are fruits. In order to obtain high-quality spirits with the characteristic aroma of the fruit from which they are made, it is necessary that the raw material to be of good quality. Harvesting the fruit is good to be made when the fruit is at its full maturity. It is known that sugar accumulates in the ripened fruit and the acidity decreases, leading to a moment of balance between these constituents. The maximum quantity of sugar once attained remains constant a few days when the fruit is considered mature. At this moment it was also practically observed a maximum flavor development. The over-ripening leads to the loss of much of the flavor and deters the obtaining of flavor spirits. Since fruit ripening is gradual, the harvesting must be done also in stages in order to achieve maximum quality. It is better to avoid introducing fruits in different stages of ripeness in the same tub. The picking of the fruits must be done by hand and not by shaking the trees in order to preserve the quality. Fruits must be whole and healthy. They will be not introduced to fermentation fruits collected from the ground, mold, or decay because they produce an improper taste, unpleasant for the final product. Picking has to be done on good weather when the fruit is loaded with too much water, the skin of the fruit is chapping and lets penetrate harmful microorganisms. It is also recommended to pick the fruits in the morning or in the evening when it's cooler so as not to exceed the temperature limit for fermentation. The transport of fruits is good to be made only in crates. The chemical composition of the raw material. For a good quality of the natural production of alcoholic beverages, the raw material plays an important role by its chemical components formed in the vegetation period and particularly during the growth maturation of the fruit. The glucids. For the manufacture of spirits, the glucids are important as reserve substances, stored in pulp and fruit juice. By their fermentation results the ethyl alcohol, which is the basic component of alcoholic beverages. Organic acids. Among the most common organic acids that are found in higher amounts in fruits are malic acid, citric acid, and smaller amounts of oxalic acid. These acids can be found in fruits, dissolved in cell juice, or combined as salts, esters, glycolysis, etc. They are unevenly distributed in fruits. After harvesting the fruits for the preparation of natural spirits are subject to processing operation in order to be the subject of fermentation. Among the most important operations, reception, washing, removal of pips and crushing the fruit. The fermentation of the crushed fruit is caused by microscopic organisms known as yeast. They are ubiquitous: soil, water, plants, fruits, and animals. Sweet fruit juice is an ideal environment for these microorganisms. After processing, the fruits are placed in fermentation vessels and with yeast at the same time. When the conditions are favorable, the yeast fermentation is starting. Fermentation is a process closely related to the metabolism of yeast. The carbohydrates from the new wine are penetrating into cells by diffusion or osmosis yeast, where under the influence of enzymes, the substances are metabolized and converted into a kind of protoplasm. The process of turning a liquid into vapor through boiling it into a high-temperature proof container and the condensation of vapors into a cooling or refrigerant system is called distillation. For the natural alcoholic beverages, the distillation can be seen as a technological operation of extractions of the ethylic alcohol and of other volatile components for the raw material by means of distillation installation. Spirits and natural brandies are beverages resulted out of the distillation of plums or other fruits which have suffered an alcoholic fermentation process. Through distillation, the liquid turns into vapors by a boiling process, then back into liquid by a condensation process. The crushed and fermented fruits can be considered, physically speaking, as a complex mixture made up of ethylic alcohol and other substances resulted from the fermentation, to which there are added remains of raw material which has not suffered any transformation during fermentation. The raw material contains, besides water and ethylic alcohol, also important portions of aldehydes, esters, volatile acids, which passing into the distillate may provide it with an unpleasant taste or smell. In order to obtain pure spirits enriched with ethylic alcohol during the distillation, it is necessary to be separated from the mixture through condensation that fraction of lower alcoholic quality, which, by cooling, provides an impure and low-quality liquid called spit, as also an impure product which forms the fusel or fuse oil. To eliminate the impurities, it is used the rectification process. So the rectification is a fractional distillation, respectively, a repeated distillation by which to remove from the distillate the impure components. The alcohol obtained through the distillation is called rectified alcohol. The distillation is realized in installation as simple alembic with mixer, alembic with cleaning spit system, steam heating system, flat direct file Coudlon with cleaning spit system, and perforated plate for microdistillation, distillation installation with two blades, continuous distillation installation.